Good evening, everybody. Cobalt here. How is everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody is doing well. I am doing okay. It's a Monday, but you know what? Other than that, it's an okay day. We're gonna play some Mass Effect. Maybe we're gonna get closer to the end. I don't know. I can't tell you. But either way, we'll do it together. Or I'll do it alone. Who's to say? I hope everybody is doing well tonight. Like I said, I'm doing okay. You know, it's the start of a new week. I'm getting a little concerned at how quickly March is coming up. I don't know why March is as close as it is. It doesn't make sense to me. But what can you do, right? What can you do? But let's get started. Where we left off at the end of last stream, we finished Bring Down the Sky. And let's just check what we have in the journal. Locate signs of battle, locate the data disks, valuable materials, study the keepers are the missions we have left. I'm thinking we are going to head back to the Citadel and check to make sure there's nothing we've picked up. Possibly shill for the shops on the Citadel to get some cash and go from there. Congratulations on the first will, and thank you for the stretch and hydrate. How are you doing? I hope you are doing well this fine evening. Let's stretch up to the sky, way up high. Yes, join in. And let's stretch to the side. And let's stretch to the other side. And let's stretch forward. Doing okay? That's good to hear. How am I? I'm doing okay. You know, it's a Monday, but other than that, it's an okay day. Got a couple things done today that I'd been putting off. But now I don't remember what they were, but I know that they happened. Okay, yeah. And yeah, so it's a good start to the week, I think. And left arm over the body. And right arm over the body. And let's rotate those shoulders. 1, 2, 3. And let's rotate the neck. 1, 2, 3. And let's shake out those legs. Do. 1, 2, 3. I did something, I swear. Don't ask me what, but I did things. Well, I mean, I did work the, the standard corporate 9-to-5 life. So there was at least that. If I don't do anything else, at least I'm doing that. I didn't make any progress on the Hades scripts. That was something I didn't do. Maybe tomorrow. I'm over halfway done the video. I just need to buckle down and finish it. Cobalt, you slacker. I paid off a few things that I needed to pay off. I don't know why. They had my credit card information. I don't know why they're like, hey, we're not gonna, you have to sign in and do it. And I'm like, but why? It's one of those like, hey, I bought some domains for old projects and then I never did anything with them, so now I'm just sitting on them. Maybe I'll do something with them at some point, but it was weird. It's like they had my credit card information, so I don't know why they didn't just auto renew, but whatever. What can you do? And yeah. So I did things, Will, I promise. I promise I did things today. How dare they, I know, right? Also, I mean, if we count yesterday and Saturday, I got my VODs all queued up, and I got my clips done for the next week. So, I think that's good. I'm being a productive streamer, I'm doing that streamer grind. Even if I've been really bad about, actually making the YouTube videos. We're still making clips and stuff, it's good. Name the company, I'll fight them. You don't need to fight them, they're good. I just don't know why they didn't auto-renew. And honestly, that was probably my fault, at least in part, because they sent me an email like a while ago. They're like, hey, you need to do this. And I'm like, I guess. And then I kept putting it off. And then today I was like, oh shit, I haven't done that yet. I really need to do that. Whoops. Oh well, such is life. But yes, let's head back to the Citadel. And then today, Twitch is trying to convince me to buy tickets to TwitchCon in Europe. I can't do this. What can't I do? Go back to the Citadel? Is it a crime? I was about to hurt people. Well, then it's good that I told you not to hurt people, Will. You know, can you imagine? And today in local news, streamer's mod, Will Sleepsnot, did some violence. We're going to Cobalt to get his thoughts on this. I didn't tell him to do anything. I don't know why he did this. I never saw it coming. Always seemed like such a peaceful fellow. Let's go back to the Citadel. Let's go back to the Citadel. But yeah, I got the alert that was like, oh, TwitchCon Europe, and then I was looking. I was like, where is it? It's in Rotterdam, which is interesting. And the tickets themselves aren't that expensive. Well, I mean, they're expensive for like 2 days, but I guess it's like an event, right? So, you know, could be interesting. I'm probably not going to take a unscheduled, unplanned trip to Europe. But who knows? Wouldn't that be bad, right? If I'm like, let's just look and see how much the tickets are. And let's see, you know, where it is, and then be like, oh, you know, that's how they get you. The cogs and the gears start turning, and then you're like, well, you know, never been to Netherlands before. So that could be fun, you know, just do it as like part of a trip. Yeah, it could be fun. Next thing you know, I'm just getting into massive shenanigans at TwitchCon. No, that doesn't sound good. He told me to, officer! I scream as 4 officers drag me into the car. Oh no. I wonder, is he told me to more or less insane than the voices told me to? The anime boy on my computer told me to do it. Listen, guys, I don't think it's gonna be a valid excuse if you say that the anime boy on my computer screen told me to do crimes. They'll be like, sure, buddy. This guy's a lunatic. Lock him up. Well, hey, then, I guess you have an advantage if you're gonna go to TwitchCon, Will. Let's land on the Citadel. If it's in your homeland. I mean, listen, I didn't go to TwitchCon when it was, like, in my, well, maybe not literal backyard. But I'd say Vegas is probably closer to where I am than Rotterdam. This guy, loony, get him out of here. Wait, we can get him out of here for a loony? That's cheap. You know what? If it is just a loony, Will, I will make sure to bribe you out of prison. Because it's just one shiny Canadian loony. Oh my goodness, you think you're so clever, don't you? I think I'm so clever, yes. Liara and... what was it? Garrus? Yes. Listen, I like the loony. I also like the toonie. I choose my words very carefully. Okay. I gotcha. I see what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're throwing down.
Interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
The commanding officer is ashore. XO Presley has the deck. I believe you, Will. I believe you. It's just a silly joke. Just a silly joke. About the meat cleaver.
Research station on Noveria has reportedly been destroyed.
Hey, we did that.
The exact cause is currently unknown.
We should call them and say, listen, the cause was Shepard.
In the research conducted on Noveria, many are blaming the destruction on an experiment gone awry.
I mean, yeah.
Administrator Anoleus currently faces criminal charges as a result of the disaster.
Fraud.
Although the nature of the charges remains unclear.
Listen, sometimes you just want to do a little bit of embezzlement, you know? That's where the real money is. And stealing it from your employer, apparently. Let's look at the map. Do I have anything here? Let's go to the requisition office, specifically to see if there's any cool guns I can buy. Or other things that go bang, bang, shoot, shoot.
Hello, Commander.
Hello, random Garrus species. Turian. There you go. I remembered.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you.
Are we just gonna refer to all Turians as not Garrus? What do we have? Cool shotgun. I would like to compare that. Thank you. That is worse than my current sniper rifle. Though it's got a little bit more heat sink on it. But that's all. Omni tool. Anybody need a better Omni tool than the blue wire? Oh, Garrus has a shit Omni tool. I guess he does have tech attacks, doesn't he? What's that? 82,000? Should I buy? There's probably better Omni tools somewhere. Medium human armor, which I don't think I can wear. Either way, it's shittier than the armor I currently have. All this stuff is garbage, guys. Oh, but there's Medigel and grenade upgrades, so I'll buy those. There we go. We've improved our quality of life. Let's go. Alright. Did I scan this? Yes, I did. I suppose if it came down to it, I could go look to see where the other keepers are. That's to the docking bay. Let's go up to the wards. Oh, wait, to the Presidium? Yeah, that's fine. I'd like to press the button. Where's the button? There's the button.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the
Ha ha ha.
Wars. Many council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni.
Oh no. What about the
In a rare
Krogan?
admission of debt, several Asari
Oh, there we
colonies
go.
have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
We did it. We did it, team. Okay, what do we have on the map here? Let's check the map. Yeah. Avina. Another Avina. Another Avina. Isn't there usually, alright. Fine. Let's, can I fast travel somewhere? Nope, apparently that car doesn't go zoom zoom. Disappointing, but what can you do? Citadel Tower and the wards to the embassies. I don't think we need to go to the embassies. Let's go to the Citadel Tower and the wards. I feel like there's usually some like side quests we can pick up. I feel like I'm missing so many side quests, but it's weird. Because usually they show up on the maps, I would think. Citadel Rapid Transit. Let's go this way. I think this way is where shops will be. Possibly. We'll have to see. I say many things here and there. I say many things everywhere. To the wards? Sure, let's go to the wards.
Perhaps it is my own trouble with Benezia that makes me ask, but do you feel comfortable facing
Press A
a
to skip.
respected Turian Spectre like Saren?
Saren is either a traitor or a madman.
Why not
Taking him
both?
down will restore the good name of Turians everywhere.
With your respect for the Spectres, I thought you might hesitate. I'm glad I was wrong.
I wonder what other conversations we can have with people in our party. Okay. What else do we have? Who is Zabalta? What's up, Zabalta?
Hey, been a long time.
Oh
huh?
wait, is this the spacer? Is this the spacer plot that we can get if we're a spacer? I've only ever done the Earth one, which was Shepard was part of a gang back on Earth, and they want to blackmail me or something, possibly for smuggling drugs, for smuggling space cocaine. I mean red sand. Been noticing a lot of hair in the showers lately. Who's not been cleaning that out? Zabalta has? I didn't know that Zabalta was involved with that. But you know, maybe Zabalta is like, listen, you know what? Now that you're a Spectre, I finally feel like you're a mature adult and you can clean out the shower, okay, Shepard? You know? Oh, I meant the other conversation with the party members. I'm sorry, I just completely blanked. I mean, hey, listen, with who is all in that elevator, I think Shepard is absolutely going to be the problem there, yes. Oh. But it is also, it could be Zabalta's like, listen, Shepard, I've sat on this for like 20 years while you went to the academy, and you went and then you fought off a pirate invasion, became a war hero. And listen, now that you have something to lose, I'm gonna tell you that something that annoyed me so much when you were a child on that spaceship and I was serving under your mother, I think, is the spacer parent, is the mother. And if you don't give me some, you know, payment for that, I'm gonna leak it to the press. I bet, I don't remember what her name is. The asshole news reporter would like to hear about this. How about you're a hairy little monster? Huh? It has? Who are you? It has? What do you want? I don't know who it is. Who are you?
I'm sorry, do we know each other?
I guess you don't remember me. Lieutenant Zabaleta?
Zabaleta,
I
okay.
worked with your mother.
Ah, yes.
We served on the carrier Einstein. Well, that was 12, 13 years back, though. You were just a kid then.
You don't look like a soldier. This is bull. Your name doesn't ring a bell. The Einstein, you said? Let's say you don't look like a soldier. Get some more information.
I guess you're not in the service anymore, huh?
You're retired, yeah. You know how it is.
Wait, what was with
Times
his
are
hand
tough
there?
for vets. They
Was that
always
an
are.
Omnitool? The Einstein, you said.
I didn't see her much that tour. The ship was on patrol most of the time.
Hey, call your mom up and ask. She'd remember old Zabaleta. She'd vouch for me.
Seriously, what's up with his hand?
I need a favor. I'm kind of short on money these days. I hate hitting you up for money, but a man's gotta eat, right? So, could you spare something? Maybe 20 credits.
You're just a drunk. Lie, I don't have the 20. I'll give you the money. Is 20 enough? Hey, Eccentric. How are you doing today? It's like crystally metally. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I haven't noticed anybody else that has that sort of effect, but maybe it's going to be something plot important, or maybe it's just, hey, we're going to do it to make things look sci-fi, you know? Oh, and I didn't mark my stretch and hydrate as complete, so let's do that. Let's do that, you know? Let's make sure it's done. There we go. Okay. Okay. And you know what? We are a Paragon, so we'll have to ask. We just spent like 50,000 credits on buying more grenades, so if this guy needs some money, we can maybe give him some.
20 isn't enough to get you back on your feet, is it?
No. I'll just get a meal. You know.
Okay, I guess I'll give you the money.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
You're a good kid, you know that? Thanks. You ever want to come by and talk, I'll be here. Huh? Can't afford a ticket home, right?
Okay, did we get a new quest marker for that? Doing okay, went to get some air in my tires at my brother's work and got an x-ray after. Oh, well, I hope that things are going well and that the x-ray is nothing serious. And I'm just gonna kill that. I don't need that. Or, you know, if it is something, hopefully they can help track down whatever's going on. Hopefully things are going good. That's what I'm trying to say. Unhappy far off things. Call home. Oh, we can contact our mother using Normandy's FTL comm room. Okay, let's go back to the ship and do that.
So how are you liking your posting at the academy?
Back to the ship. Probably heard me cough and clear my throat a lot. Finally trying to get that treated after nearly 2 years. Okay, that's always a good thing to take a look at.
The council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives.
Oh, did they?
While the unnamed operative is not yet
I guess they did. That was
council spokesman confirmed
Aaron.
that corrective actions had been taken.
Hopefully they can help you get that sorted out, though. Fingers crossed. Still in Mass Effect 1? I know, I'm so bad at this. Oh, I'm definitely going the wrong way. That's fine. We'll go hit up the shop and see if somebody wants us to shill for them. The elevator is heckin' zooming. It is. We're gonna finish Mass Effect 1 one of these days, I promise. I just don't know which day it's gonna be. I was legit asking. No, I heard just the cutting tone in your voice there, Eccentric. I heard it. This Cobalt guy doesn't even know how to play video games. I get it. It's true, I don't. Oh, hey, Officer Lang. Oh, and there's a keeper. Let's scan the keeper. Yoink. Judging harshly, very harshly. Hey, do you think this Officer Lang is related to Kai Lang?
Right? I was on Midwar during the Blitz. Saw you on the vids when you got your medal. You saved the whole colony.
Peanut Gallery is not amused. Oh no, that means I must be doing things
I never
wrong.
thought I'd meet someone like you in person. My name's Lang, Officer Eddie Lang, Citadel Security.
Again, are you related to a
Honored to
Kai
meet you,
Lang?
Commander. What are you doing down here in the wards? Anything I can help you with?
Just getting shot down so harshly there, you know? Listen, if the Peanut Gallery is not amused, that means that I'm doing really bad at this whole thing. I want to keep the Peanut Gallery amused, I think. Because, you know, that's what the people are here for. And if they're not amused, they might throw peanuts at me. And granted, I might not be allergic to peanuts anymore, but still, I don't want them throwing peanuts at me going, "Dance, monkey, dance." Because I don't know how to dance. And if that's the only thing that will amuse chat, well then they're gonna be disappointed forever, and I feel so sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. Don't worry, Cobalt, I'm never amused. Damn it, Will, you can't be funnier than me in my own chat. Oh. Let's see what this Officer Lang is up to. CSEC.
Why'd you join Citadel Security?
I don't know. Seemed like the right thing to do, you know? Maybe it's in my blood. My grandfather was a cop back on Earth. It's kind of what CSEC is. Police for the Citadel. I'm still pretty
Space
new at it,
cops.
but I like it so far.
Again, are they as corrupt as regular cops?
You get to meet all
Possibly.
kinds of cool aliens, like those Hanar.
I love it.
Wild. Plus, CSEC gets a lot of respect here. We uphold the
So are you
law.
saying that space cops
People,
aren't
even
corrupt?
aliens,
Hmm,
appreciate
okay.
that.
I say Will is amused when he successfully bullies Haya, but that would actually have to happen first. Ooh, harsh, eccentric, harsh. I'm sorry, Cobalt, this was never the plan. I think it might have been, Will. I think it might have been. I think space cops are actually far worse. It's true. Listen, anybody who wants to be the fuzz, as they're called, I don't know if they should be trusted with a badge and a gun. I don't know. Doesn't seem to be good. Tell me about
Do you know a
Harkin.
CSEC officer
Speaking of
named
corrupt
Harkin?
police.
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. But I've heard things, you know? Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him, so some of it must be true.
I remember Mass Effect 2 well enough to say that the space cops are bad. Jeez, I don't remember anything specific about the space cops in Mass Effect 2. I mean, the one other Spectre we meet is taking bribes. I remember that. But they're more like space black ops, so I don't know if that counts. Granted, there was the whole thing with Thane. Were the cops corrupt in that? I don't remember. The space cops were very corrupt. That's why Garrus left. I thought it was more like, hey, he wanted to be like the cowboy. So that was why he left. He was on Omega being a vigilante, but yes, the space cops would have been corrupt on Omega because it was a mob town.
How do you like working here on the Citadel?
And they'll look
This
the other
place
way
is
sort of thing.
amazing.
Ah,
I've
okay.
been here almost a year, and I still haven't seen a tenth of it. The Presidium's just so beautiful. Good place to go
Are you
and
not going to
relax.
have a quest for me,
I really like it
Lang?
here down in the wards.
Like, come
There's
on.
always something going on somewhere.
I didn't just
Like that
come
new
down to
club that
talk.
just
I was
opened
hoping you'd have a
it's called
quest.
Flux. Wicked scene in there, Commander. You should check it out when you have some time.
CSEC.
Why'd you join Citadel Security?
I don't know.
Oh,
Seems
right,
like
I
the right thing to
already
do, you
talked to
know?
him about this.
Maybe it's in my blood. My grandfather was a cop. back
Yeah,
on
you already
Earth.
told me
It's kinda
this.
what CSEC is. Police for the Citadel. I'm still pretty new at it, but I like it.
Does
so
he have, like, a
far.
skin
Way more
condition?
interesting than staying back on Earth.
Or is he wearing
And all kinds of
sunscreen?
Cool aliens, like those Hanar. Wild. Plus, CSEC gets a lot of respect here. We uphold the law.
I think it was more they didn't push hard enough on stuff, and Garrus just couldn't handle seeing guys getting away because the law wasn't going to get him. So we went for the rifle solution instead. Yep. Frontier justice is the best justice. I don't know if I can agree with that, but... You know, it is a thing, and we are in space, so...
What do you know about Spectres?
Just the stuff they show in the vids. They always
Mod
make
to
'em out
give
be super
Garrus a lever action.
just to save the galaxy.
Aw.
I know it's not really like that, though. Some of the other
Give
CSEC
Garrus
guys don't
a
like it
cowboy
much.
hat.
Figure they shouldn't be able to operate
Some
outside
spurs.
the law. But if they were so bad, the council wouldn't use them, right?
So Officer Lang is just... Oh, his head is just full of puppy dogs and rainbows. And clouds made of cotton candy.
I have to go.
He's like, well,
Right.
it must be true.
Probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
Okay, where am I here? CSEC Academy. Wait, that's that way? I don't know where I'm going. We scanned a keeper, so we got some bonus points. That's nice. Did I already choose between Ashley and Kaiden? No, I did not. Maybe I should choose a different option this time. Can I just let them both die? I don't even remember. Neither of them joined the party after you in any of the future games. So it's like, come on, guys, what are you doing? Are they worse than Jacob as a crew member? Ashley becomes a space fed. That is true. Does Kaiden not have the same plot if you spare him? Oh, somebody. Okay, who are these guys? Who's Doran?
Welcome to Flux. Name's
Kaiden's is different? Oh, really? I didn't know that. Cool. I mean, hey, listen. If we're gonna talk about this, I think we all have to admit that Ashley and Kaiden are both the worst crewmates in Mass Effect 1. Am I saying something hot and controversial here? Like, easily the worst crewmates. It's not even a question. And it's, you know... Are they better than Jacob, though? Because Jacob is pretty boring. I mean, in terms of human crewmates, there's Jack and Miranda. They're fun. They've got their own things. I mean, you guys all know that my opinion is always going to be that Liara is canonically best girl. It actually becomes marginally less racist. Hey, you know what? Any improvement is an improvement, I suppose. About time somebody said it. Jacob is drastically boring. I just remember where we go to, like, that weird planet where his father has, like, set himself up as, like, a cult leader king. Meme has been sent. Hold on, I feel like I have to take a look at this. I need to know... Sorry, I'm gonna laugh at this on stream. You have a minute. I should go. That's great. You should post it in the meme channel if you didn't already. Well, Miranda's also boring. Perhaps hot take. Okay, but is she boring if we add in the mod that fixes all re-adds all the ass shots? Listen, you know what? Sometimes you don't have to have a nice personality. Sometimes you just gotta have some weird camera angles for the butt shots, you know? Flux.
Is this a casino?
Among other things.
She has a very nice personality. She has large tracts of land, as they might say. Garrus's best girl, fight me. I mean, I have never romanced Garrus, which is weird because I normally play Flamshep. And by normally, I mean always. But listen. It's just true love, okay? Liara is canonically best girl. I legit replayed all of Mass Effect just to romance Garrus. Dang, that's fun. Then probably if I wanted to, I could just go and queue up. There's probably like YouTube videos where it's like, hey, here's the full romance for each character. You own this place?
Are you the owner?
And bartender. I've even been known to dance a little when the mood strikes me. We've got some Quasar.
Not
stations,
Quasar.
if you're interested.
Goodbye.
Do we get to play Quasar in this game? I don't even know.
Flux.
So worth it. His romance moment in Mass Effect 2 is so fucking wholesome. Nice. Kind of want to romance Galen. My second playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3 one day. The Dark Souls spelling has rotted my brain. Oh no.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now.
Hello, Rita.
So, what can I do for you?
I want more quests.
What were you discussing with the Volus?
Who, Doran? Oh, I was just asking him about my
What were you
sister.
discussing with the Volus? So nosy, Shepard.
Sorry, I don't want to bore you with my problems.
I'm going. It's okay, go on. Just tell me. It's okay, go on.
I'm interested to hear what you have to say.
Well, okay. My sister Jenna left here to go work at Chorus.
Oh my god, and did she catch a bullet?
She's working as an informant for CSEC. You know, eavesdropping on the people.
And you shouldn't just be telling me this. Like, I'm just some rando. Why are you telling me this? Why are you telling me that your sister's working undercover? I just walked up and said, hey, what were you talking about? You should not be discussing this in public, Rita. You're gonna get your sister killed. Oh my goodness. Like, maybe she wants her sister to die. Have we considered the, that possibility? That she's trying to get her sister killed? Despite being very obvious about having this discussion about how her sister is a mole? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Rita wants the inheritance or something. The family place on Asteroid 55. You know? Maybe that's what's up. Concern intensifies. I know, right? I guess we should go save her sister from her very obvious murder plot. That's not good.
Being an informant is a dangerous job.
Being a
That's
narc.
what I've been telling her. I don't know. Sometimes I think she stays there just to spite
She stays there just to spite you, so you try to have her killed. Got it, Rita. Got it. So good. Have you talked to CSEC?
Do you know who her contact at CSEC is?
No, it's all very secret.
Again.
Last time I asked an officer, he told me to stay out of it for Jenna's safety.
Got her figured out, I know, right? This is all very obvious. Leave it to me. Gotta go. I'll speak with her. Tag, or just... I mean, hey, we're a Spectre. If we wanted to just whip out a pistol and just put one between her eyes, I don't think anybody can complain. We just say, Spectre business, and everyone's like, oh, okay, just don't look at her. We don't want to be next. The Spectres are the Citadel's bagman. It's not good. We, yeah, exactly, just like that, Will. Just like that. I'll speak with her.
Maybe I could help her understand just how dangerous Chorus is.
I'll show her how dangerous it can be. If you know what I'm saying.
Well, I should get back to
Again,
before I get in trouble.
I think this is there's gonna be a plot twist here. Okay, let's continue wandering around. I don't really care about talking to the patrons because they don't have names, so they obviously don't have anything to say. Wait, should we play some high stakes Quasar? I think we should. Let's develop a gambling addiction live on stream. You guys ready? Quasar, 200 credits to play. Closest to 20 without going over. Okay. Let's play Quasar. I don't know how this works. Sure. Add 4 to 7. The lack of a Hanar romance options is a travesty. I mean, I agree with you, Eccentric. Listen, why are they not going to add, you know, a whole species of jellyfish with their tentacles if we can't romance them? What are they, cowards? You know? It's no good. It's no good. I mean, hey, if we're going to discuss that, guys, I have to say that I'm very disappointed in Hades with how the Dusa romance ends. Like, you know, fine if you want to add some ace representation in your game, that's cool. But I still have to say, from a romance perspective, I feel like going that route is just being a coward. You just don't want to romance the floating head, you know? Maid Hanar, exactly. You know what I'm into, Eccentric. Hey, Koneko, how are you doing tonight? I hope you are doing well. There's romance in Hades? Yes, there is, Will. It's like a side plot, but you can basically romance Dusa, who is the floating head Gorgon maid, Thanatos, and Megara. And you can romance all of them. I think there is technically once you get a high enough romance, you can technically do like a threesome. It's a thing. It's Greek mythology. Listen, you know? Everybody is up to some stuff, you know? Let's do 4 to 7. Wait, I need to be under, closest to 20 without going over, right? That's the rule of Quasar? Let's see if we can do that. Hey, payout! I win 400 credits. Well, listen, guys. You know what the correct response to winning in a casino is? You take your credits and you leave. Nope. I'm up 200 credits. Why am I going to let them take my money? Oh, and thank you for the stretch and hydrate, Will. Actually, you know what? Speaking of tentacle things, I have something that I want to talk about after I stretch and hydrate. You win, you walk away, well done. Exactly. You know, my thing with gambling is you never play with your own money. You only play with the house money. Well, I guess not necessarily you never play with your own money, but it's like, okay, if you're going to go and gamble, it's like you take in whatever you're willing to lose. And when you're done, you're done. Also, if you end up by any decent amount, then just leave, you know? I have something I want to talk about. I am terrified, I know, right? We're going to have to talk about something that is just, it's just so lewd. But I'm going to leave you guys on the edge of your seat as I stretch and hydrate. Remember, if you want to join in and be happy and healthy together, please feel free. And if not, that's fine too. Just pull a New Vegas and have such a high luck stat, you get kicked out. I mean, I love how, you know, counting cards is apparently illegal. It's a crime to know how to do math. And not like I'm saying that I would be able to count cards, but I feel like, hey, if you have the skill, you should be able to do it. But you know, if they do that, they will take you out back and they'll break your knees. Let's stretch up to the sky. Pull a New Vegas and kill them for trying to kick you out. Exactly. Listen, it's a mob town, and sometimes you just gotta show them who has a bigger gun. And let's stretch to the side. And let's stretch to the other side. And let's stretch forward. Let's stretch the left arm over the body. And let's stretch the right arm over the body. And let's rotate those shoulders. 1, 2, 3. And let's rotate the neck. 1, 2, 3. And let's shake out those legs. Do, 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 do. 1, 2, 3. And then let's hydrate. Half my playthroughs involve mass murdering the Omertas? I'm assuming this is Fallout. A game that I haven't really played. But I think I probably have it on Steam. Because that's how I roll. Stretch complete, hydrate complete, and I need to find an image to post in the Discord. 1 second. Knowing you, yes I do. I do. I mean, hey, let's check this. Can I check this from here? I don't think I can check it from here. Wait, I can check it from my phone. Let's see what this is at. Let's pop up in Steam for a second. My current game backlog, you know, excluding things that I have sitting in Humble Bundle that I haven't redeemed yet, is... Oh. Am I still signed into the other account? Change account. Change to that. Oh, you know, just a bit over 1,000 games. It's a real problem. In New Vegas, there are 3 big casinos running the show on the Strip, and the Omertas are one of the worst ones. Wait, are you saying they're bad for a casino? Man, they must really be awful. The authors... Let's see if I can find the image for this. Ah, here we go. Now, let's copy that. And let's post that in memes. Just a second. Oh, is that... Wait, oh, that's fine, yeah. Now let's copy the actual image. That's the better way to do it. Open it, link in new tab. Copy image. Give me the image. Open image in new tab. Copy image. Here we go. Just the kind of thing. There, let's pop that back up. Bad for a New Vegas casino, which is worse considering one of the other ones is run by cannibals. How are you worse than that? That's insane. I don't like that. That sounds awful. So anyway, speaking of tentacles, the thing I want to talk about is I was watching a movie on the weekend, and you know when you see that thing that you're like, hey, either the author, somebody involved with this is into something very specific, or in like 20 years there's going to be a lot of people into this very specific thing, and it's going to be because they saw this work of fiction at some sort of formative age, right? And the movie that I was watching with a friend was The Marvels. You know, this friend and I, we watched the MCU stuff together. Finally came out on Disney Plus, so we watched it. And the thinly disguised fetish is like things getting eaten, okay? Listen. In the first Captain Marvel movie, right, there's Goose the cat, who is like just a regular cat for 99% of the movie. Oh, boy, yes, Will, yes. I saw that and I was thinking about it, I'm like, I think somebody is into that. But yeah, normal cat for like, 99% of the movie, and everyone's like, oh shit, it's some alien. And, I think maybe once in that movie you see Goose like open its mouth and, like just devour something whole, right? Well, that happens a lot more in the Marvels. Like, a lot more, okay? And, there's the whole B plot with one of the characters' family being on the space station. The space station's about to crash, and then we find out that the cat has laid eggs, and now there's a bunch of kittens. But they can't fit everybody on the spaceship. Like, there's this whole space station, they have one escape pod. They can't fit everybody on the escape pod. But then they realize that if the kittens eat everybody, then that takes up way less room. So there's an extended scene of the kittens basically chasing down everybody in this space station and eating them. Just like swallowing them up, yum yum yum. And then they all go in the escape pod, they get down to Earth, and then the kittens, start puking people back up. And I'm like, okay, either somebody involved in the development of this movie is into things getting eaten, people getting eaten, or in like, 15 years, we're going to have a lot of people that are into that, and they're going to be like, okay, listen, I know it's weird, but I saw Captain Marvel when I was like 7, and it just awakened something in me, and I'm like, oh, okay, so there's my long-term prediction for the future, is that the vor stocks are going to go way up. Oops, accidental vor fetish, exactly. They're going to go up, Fun fact, the designer of the Xenomorphs and Alien wanted them to have a fetish design because he legit has an alien fetish. I've never seen the original design, but I had heard that before, Eccentric. That reminds me of a comment I saw, which is like, horror writers and like porn writers. And then it's like the porn writers are looking at the horror stuff and going like, oh, that's hot. And then the horror writers are looking at the porn stuff and going, oh, that's horrifying. It's just kind of like mutual synergy. You write something that's too horrifying and people find it hot, or you write something that's too hot and people find it horrifying. I mean, the main theme of Hellraiser is literally just BDSM. Oh, is it?
I believe this machine has been tampered with. Someone is funneling credits to a private account. I will attempt to trace the signal.
Huh. I didn't know that. I didn't know that you could... Why are you tracing the signal? I'm a tech expert, I think. Are you gonna...
Never seen any keepers in this club.
Did we get a journal entry for that?
Music keeps them away.
Like, it's not even thinly veiled, that's just what it is. I mean, hey, if you can get somebody to fund your movie, which is just, your very specific fetish, I mean, hey, live your best life, I guess. Right? Okay, so we have a few side missions now, because who wants to go to Vermeer and leave Ashley to die, or Caden to die? Maybe I should leave Ashley to die this time. I've never left Caden to die. So maybe it's time. I think that's what we're gonna do. Oh my goodness, guys. What do you think? I think there has to be a mod that you kill both of them. Hellraiser also aged poorly. Ah. Fair enough. Sometimes that's how it goes, right? And I suppose I have no emotional investment in it, so I can't be like, oh, well, you know, it has these, like, really good things or anything. I'd just be like, well, I guess that is what it is. Let's go to CSEC. Listen, you know, things can be interesting, things can be very strange, but, sometimes they are what they are. What was I doing? I was gonna do something. What? Oh, you just missed a very, very interesting conversation there, Luna. But I mean, I'm perfectly innocent, and there is nothing strange going on. We're not talking about how in 15 years there's going to be a rise in the stocks of the vor fetish community. That's all going to have been triggered by the Marvels. Tentacles, BDSM, and aliens. Oh my! Oh, Cobalt, vor fetish. I don't think I'm really into that. No, but Madam, we're having a casual discussion on adult things. Exactly. It's all very innocent. There is absolutely nothing lewd going on here. I was just talking, you know. I think Eccentric said something along the lines of how BioWare were cowards for not making a romanceable Hanar. And then I agreed with them. Wait, what happened?
The research center is unlikely to reopen in the near future.
Do not listen to him exactly. Cobalt only lies and never tells the truth. So which door do you want to go through? One streamer only lies and one streamer only tells the truth.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
The answer is, hey, we kill both of them.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
And everyone knows I only ever tell the truth. Would never trust Eccentric, proven liar. So am I the one that tells the truth then? Wait, how do I access this? Okay, I will admit that when I saw that and when I had that thought, I was sitting on that. I'm like, I'm gonna save this. This is gonna be for the Mass Effect stream. I have to bring up how, you know, you see that and you're like, I think somebody's into some stuff. Which, you know what, hey.
Computer, give me a real-time connection to the Dreadnought Kilimanjaro. I want to speak to my mother.
Shepard speak. Oh, hi. I don't have time for a personal call right now. I'm on duty.
Rude, Hannah Shepard. Shepard speaking. Shepard speaking. I understand. No problem. Me too.
I know what that's like. Do you remember Lieutenant Zabaleta from the Einstein?
Ernesto? Have you heard from him? He was one of the Marines who guarded the CIC. We shared a watch. I lost track of him after there was an incident.
Not an incident? Oh no. Okay, he's on the Citadel. Incident. He is homeless. He's on the Citadel.
I've seen him here on the Citadel. Looks like he's had some good times.
I don't doubt it. You remember the Batarian raid on Mindwar in 2170? You were in high school. The Einstein's task group responded to the Mayday. The Batarians were still pulling out when the Marines hit groundside. Zabaleta was one of the first down. He was never quite the same after.
Oh no. That's not good. What about groundside?
I don't understand. What happened down there?
Bad things, probably.
Every abomination that a sentient being can do to another. To a slave.
And a few that are only restricted to robots.
And humans aren't always liked out here. We heard about corralling, culling.
Jeez,
Shoot those
not a good time.
Use, implant control devices in the skulls of those they could, without anesthetic.
I feel like, you know, the without an anesthetic is just kind of gilding the lily at that point, almost. Like, you know, we've already, you know, like, imprisoned them, we're just murdering them, we're implanting control devices, you know, yeah, sure, without anesthetic makes it worse, but really at that point, it's like, it's already bad enough. Ah. It was bad.
He has post-traumatic stress because of what he saw?
Did the Alliance not help him? That's not good.
Drunk on duty more and
more.
Oh. We couldn't always cover for him.
Should look up the process of making a Space Marine in Warhammer. Fun little process. I don't think that's going to be a fun little process there, Eccentric.
Even if he never talked about it.
That's actually a thing in a lot of sci-fi, that like making super soldiers is like just, it's dark as hell. It's not good. I think I haven't played it, but I want to say something similar happens with like the Spartans in Halo. There's like a bunch of insane stuff that goes on. But didn't they kidnap all the children for that too? So that's not good. Man, I really am sad you can't have discussion about this stuff without someone going, haha, lewd. Maybe it's just because I'm wired different but savage. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's possible to have discussions about that sort of stuff, but it does take more particular choices on time, place, audience. That's fair, that's fair. I mean, at least partially my whole setup was like, it was intended as at least a little bit of a joke. You know, there is maybe a serious discussion on like, you know, that sort of stuff can like, I guess, hit the button for people, right? And there has been, you know, various discussion on that online, right? You know, like a lot of people are like, oh, like, you know, like Disney's Robin Hood, right? That's apparently like a lot of people became furries because they're like, you know, they saw like Robin or Marion and they're like, oh, that apparently does that for me. Or, you know, even staying in that sort of thing, I guess Crystal from Star Fox is definitely also a case like that. You know, it's just interesting where it's like something, you know, at the right time and place, the button gets pressed and it's like, I don't know. But I suppose, I don't know if there's any real like literature on that front, or it's just like, you know, people in reverse kind of go and say like, well, this must have been what it was. But do the lines of cause and effect go forward or do they go backward? I don't know. Boop, boop, boop. Happened before in my channel. Went on a ramble about how far ahead the kink community is in terms of consent and communication. Everyone took it very well. I was very happy. That's always good when that happens. Always good. My understanding, in Halo, it was bad Master Chief Generation of Spartan, but they made weaker, more humane Spartans later. Wait, but if we made them weaker by not committing, like, you know, crimes against science and man, is it worth it? Should we be doing the bad things to make more deadly weapons? I don't know. Also, you know, a discussion of ethics. To be fair, I tend to get fascinated by topics and just go full, I want to learn more. Get completely disconnected from anything besides curiosity. That's completely fair, Will. That's completely fair. You know, just even approaching things from like, hey, this isn't my thing, but it's kind of interesting, you know, that people are into that as the first point, and then kind of what the implications that flow from it are. Because there is a lot of, you know, like people put a lot of stuff into that sort of like the things that they are attracted to, or, you know, all of that. Interestingly enough, on that topic, 50 Shades of Grey pissed off the kink community as a horrible portrayal of the community. That is also completely fair. I guess on that side, I can take two sides. I can play it both sides. Like, yeah, it's a bad depiction of, you know, BDSM and consent and all of that stuff, right? And if you are reading it for like as a how-to book almost, well, then you're gonna end up in a really bad situation on either side of it. People are gonna end up unhappy. People are gonna end up, you know, just unhappy and miserable, right? But, you know, if you approach it from hey, this isn't supposed to be something that you're supposed to emulate, right? This is just for, entertainment because, you know, the author, the audience find it hot, whatever. You know, I don't feel like you can say that it's wrong on that front. I don't know if that's the right way to put it, but fiction doesn't have to necessarily have, I guess, a moral component, I think. If you know what I'm saying, like, hey, if you like something in fiction and it doesn't necessarily reflect anything, I don't think. You know, there can be that divide of, yes, in a fictional setting, I find this hot, I find this interesting, but taken out of that context, you know, it becomes abhorrent, it becomes, I realize that that's not, you know, that's not how that sort of relationship should go, that wouldn't be the sort of relationship one would want. So I can see both sides of the argument on that front, I guess. Not saying it never happens on stream, but it does depend on how the conversation develops and the timing of people entering chat. That is also true. Because it was a horrible portrayal of the community. Terrible written book all over the place. I don't understand how people ever got through it. With shitty writing, couldn't even get through the first page. And that's completely fair. I think a lot of the discussion I've seen on that front is it's baby's first, you know, baby's first like BDSM story, I guess. Would be the joke on that front. So like, hey, if it's the first thing you've ever experienced, you're like, oh, this is you know, this is doing something for me, you know, fans your face or whatever, right? But then if you know anything, you're like, oh yeah, this is terrible. But I suppose if something does something for you, you could, in almost any sense, right? Like if there's a trope you like, if there's some little bit of characterization, if it's, oh, you know, I find this concept attractive, you can forgive a multitude of sins, right? I don't know. Everything I've heard about the book sounds like a horrible portrayal. Just don't read books like that, so I never saw it for myself. Completely fair. 95% of fanfics I've read are better written. I mean, hey, if that's what you want, if you want that sort of thing, you know, fanfic is definitely a good place to go. There will be something for everybody in that kettle of fish. Even if it's just you want, hey, I want fic. I want a time travel plot where somebody from the end of the series comes back to the beginning and fixes everything, or, you know, rolls over the early game enemies or whatever. There's always going to be something. Fun fact, it was originally going to be Twilight fan. It wasn't that it was originally going to be Twilight fanfiction. It was that it was originally Twilight fanfiction. Doesn't help that the writer's a miserable person to deal with. You know? Sometimes that's how it goes, right? Somebody, writes something and it blows up and then they become extremely wealthy and then everyone else looks at them and go, really? You're the person that's gonna make the millions of dollars off of this? Okay. Honestly, those topics are sort of a thing I don't have much to say on, which is the main reason I tend not to broach it other than with jokes. And that's completely fair, you know? If it's not your thing, it's not your thing, right? Guess I can understand what you're saying about it being like a fantasy kind of thing and not being okay with it IRL. I mean, I think that's, you know, I think that's, it's a way to go, I think. But I suppose, you know, a lot of that discussion, at least when I think about it, a lot of that discussion is kind of interesting because it always seems like, you know, sex is the problem, you know, in the fictional setting, and we've kind of moved past, I guess, violence, you know, like historically there was like, oh, video games are causing violence. And now it's like, well, violence is fine in a fictional setting. So then you see people get mad about things because, I guess, like, well, maybe not just sex, but like, you know, that sort of sphere of like sex and romance and relationships and stuff. It becomes more like, oh, that's gonna have a bad effect on morals, maybe? I don't know. It irritated me about how people loved it, lauded it, just because it's really testing my benefit of the doubt. People know it's just a fictional setting and not translating into real life. That's fair. That's fair. But it is interesting because it was like a pretty big bestseller. Like tons of people were reading it. It's like, it's interesting that that's the kind of thing that blew up, right? Someone else and I were talking about it recently, but people didn't realize anymore. But Doom in '93 was such a major controversy. There was literally a congressional hearing about it, if I recall correctly. Oh, interesting. I had never heard about that one. Because there's always some percentage of people who are like, oh, this is what I like, let's make this a reality. That is true, but I guess is that the problem with the person, or is that the problem with, like, whatever fiction, whatever you know, fictional setting it is in that front, right? Because that could be the same thing of, like, oh, you know, violence in games. It's like, oh, I really like, you know, shooting aliens, so let's go out and do that IRL. Hopefully they would research and learn something doesn't work without very proper safeguards. Exactly. But, like, if it's like, you know, somebody was gonna lose their minds, it's like, well, would that have always happened, right? I don't know. I guess speaking of, like, video games and big controversies, right? There was a big controversy with Mass Effect. Specifically that you could romance Liara as a female Shepard. Back when the game first came out. And I want to say that affected the romances in Mass Effect 2, but I could be wrong. But that's what I worry about with it being, like, so popular. Because they're like, everyone's like me, so I don't need to research more. I suppose that is true, you know? The argument now is that they're more just straight up lunatics because, you know, the village madman that would be screaming on the street and everybody about whatever, right? And everybody be like, shut up, idiot. Now goes online and finds other people, and then, you know, it becomes like the community, and then there's just a bunch of lunatics being crazy everywhere. I don't know. But I guess what do you do on that front, right? Like, where do you draw the lines, and where don't you? Tragic. I see. What a waste. Tragic.
For it to have affected him that deeply, he must have been a very sensitive man.
I mean, not necessarily. He could have just been traumatized there, Shepard.
If you see him, tell him we still worry about him. Tell him to go to the Veterans Affairs office.
I think we can do that.
But take care of yourself. You're making us proud.
You take care of yourself. Come on, Shepard. Alright. Let's head back to the Citadel. I think Shepard is an interesting case of a choice-based game that still kind of railroads your personality. People loved it. I mean, hey, listen, you can have the red personality, you can have the green personality, or you can have the blue personality, eccentric. That's just how it goes, right?
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior.
You just described Fallout 4. I was making a joke about the ending of Mass Effect 3.
Commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
But you know, there's something to be said about like, okay, we're doing Mass Effect as a we're doing it as like a series of games, right? So there is sort of a limitation on how much choices can really, I guess, matter on that front. You know, like, hey, it's all within one game. I think I haven't played enough of it for it, but I've heard Baldur's Gate is very good for doing that, where your choices do matter. Everything has consequences. But, you know, when we're going across a whole trilogy of games, you kind of do have to railroad the main character's protagonists, railroad their personality a bit, because otherwise you're just gonna have so many options that that you, like, the amount of text and the amount of storylines, especially if they're non-significant or non-insignificant changes, you know, that you're gonna have to write for every change and every change off of that change. You know, that becomes very difficult to do, I think. But it's like, oh, choices matter, but then they kind of don't. Cobalt can't leave the ending alone. I know, right? Works well enough that your choices are more for the nuance of Shepard rather than shaping Shepard as a whole. That's fair. I still, you know, I don't really think Paragon, or not Paragon, Renegade maybe makes as much sense. It just seems so arbitrary. It's like, well, we have, like, the option you should take, which is Paragon, and then just being, like, being a jerk. I don't know. Baldur's Gate, gotta get back to that. I should take a look at it at some point as well. I was playing a bit of it, and then I kind of stopped. Maybe I'll get back to it. Maybe I'll play it off stream. Who knows? Baldur's Gate 3 is very good as far as I've seen, which is what I expected because I love Divinity Original Sin 2. Oh, is that also by them? They're Eccentric?
Have increases in Citadel traffic endangered our safety? Emily Wong offers an
Oh, hey, we were involved in that. Let's go.
world of space traffic control.
The dangerous world of space traffic control. We don't hear Emily here, eh? Pure Renegade and Pure Paragon both make very little sense. It's the combination of both that actually makes sense. That's fair. It's the last game before Baldur's Gate 3, so it plays very similarly. That's fair. And I think I've heard that they are pretty good about, like, keeping staff, so then you have that experience, you know? The experienced writers, game devs, everybody, right? Which makes it easier to do very impressive things. Where am I going? Hold on. Let's exit. We'll just set it on the map. No, let's not pull our guns out. I know what button to press, totally. Traffic control. To the lower wards, I think. Yeah, let's go to the lower wards. Is it this one? This one's the Presidium. Actually, you know what? I went to the Presidium. That was right. That was where I was going.
How so? The Normandy is built for stealth, not
Listen,
combat.
Garrus just wants the spaceship to go pew pew lasers.
Tactical level to space combat as we know it. Surprise attacks, undetected flanking maneuvers.
That sounds interesting.
I had forgotten the Turian appreciation for tactics and strategy. With respect, I hope we avoid ship-to-ship combat entirely.
Fingers crossed, Liara. People complained about the development of Baldur's Gate 3, but that's how Divinity Origin Sins 2 was. Took them years to finish it, and it was a mess on release, but it's an absolute gem of a game. That's definitely how it goes with some things nowadays. You know, they release it, and then you have to wait like a year or two for the game to actually be good. And then, you know, there's questions of, like, how much that damages the reputation of the game, right? Like, say, I want to say, I've heard that No Man's Sky, you know, is actually good now, but I've heard, you know, general negative vibes, right? Because of people being very disappointed on the release. I don't know. Just, should be fine now that we've had our first, AAAA game, Skull and Bones. Wait, what? Speak to him. Okay. Can I put him on the map? Was that a thing they were pushing? Because I've heard people were disappointed in it, in that, like, hey, we had this in Assassin's Creed Black Flag, and then people were like, no, it wasn't that good. We not happy. Citadel Tower to the wards. Let's go to the wards. Ubisoft referred to it as its very first quadruple A game. I'm not sure I believe that. Apparently Black Flag got a 200% increase in people playing it recently. Well, that is funny. Whereas Black Flag did everything Skull and Bones was trying to do it better, and 11 years ago. Oh man, Eccentric, that hurts my soul, the fact that that was 11 years ago. Why would you tell me that? I don't believe it. I don't think I played Black Flag. I think I kind of pieced out around... Was that Assassin's Creed 3? Brotherhood was... the one where you're playing as... I want to say his name was Connor. That was the one that I finished and I'm like, I'm done. People compare Skull and Bones to a third-person shooter more than a ship game. Okay. Interestingly enough, Ubisoft actually published a few FromSoft games back in the day. Cool. 3 was Connor. Connor was 3, and 3 was awful. Yeah, that was where I got out. Mainly because of the ending of that game. Hey! You know, where they kill our protagonist, and, yeah. That was the whole thing. Kill the connective tissue between the series. Let's do it. The wards.
With all this exploration of Prothean culture, this must be like a survey for you, Liara.
Our travels now are somewhat different from my normal excavations. I would prefer lengthier studies and fewer explosions.
The loss of all this Prothean technology is just one more thing Saren will have to pay for.
Don't even remember the ending. The game is a blur. It was just so mediocre. Basically, if I remember the ending correctly, there's like the supernova that's going to destroy Earth, and then there's some ancient technology that they're going to use to stop it. And then basically, to stop it, Desmond has to like commit suicide and fry himself on the device. And then that was kind of it. 3 was the last I played fully. Didn't have the money for Black Flag back then, so I never played it. Tried to come back with Odyssey recently, but the writing was awful. Gameplay was good, but it wasn't Assassin's Creed at all. Fair enough. I guess that's what 11 or like 10 years of the series continuing on will do, right?
Hey, back again, huh? I don't suppose you got any credits to spare.
Is that all you think about? Tell me about Mindor. You did know my mother.
I spoke to my mother. She told me about what happened on Mindoir.
Mindoir.
Did she?
Again, what's with his robot hand?
People tied like prize hogs, locked in cages, clawing and screaming as they're
That doesn't sound good.
Pods, and we couldn't reach them. The Batarian defenses had us pinned. Dozens died trying to advance. All we could do was watch.
You'd think that, you know, once the Batarians did this, humanity would be like, nope, fuck that. We're gonna glass them.
That sight go away. What have you got, huh?
Black Flag was the, oh my god, ship combat is so good, ah. And wait, what do you mean I have to go onto the land? That's boring. That is something I have heard about it. Which is, you know, you never want the game to be like, hey, I'm playing this part of the game, but I really want to be playing this other part of the game. So, but, you know, it's like it's the cardinal sin of movies, too. It's like, hey, I'm watching this movie. You shouldn't remind me of a better movie that I'd rather be watching. One thing I like about FromSoft is they realize you can end a story and then just use the more gameplay in a completely new and unrelated entry later on, and nobody will actually complain. That sounds about right. I mean, people kind of... I think, like, in terms of, like, fandom and stuff, people do kind of always want sequels, though, even if it's bad for them. You know, it's like, I like this thing. I want more of this thing. And then, you know, they make more of this thing, but they try to do something or they don't do it right. And you're like, well, no, I didn't want this. I wanted more of that. I just want more, like, you know, chocolate cake. Why are you giving me this, like, weird white chocolate egg with orange in it? You know, it's not what I wanted. I don't know what I'm talking about. But apparently something. Nice attitude. Work with me. You need help. Let's say you need help. That's true. But one thing I've seen about truly talented artists is that they know how and when to tell their audience no. That is fair. You know, you could say, listen, I don't want to do anything more with this universe or with this character because I don't have any more stories to tell that will be any good. Now, I'm really feeling inspiration for this other thing, so if you want to come along to that, that'd be great. And if not, that's fine too. I get it. And I can respect the people that are able and willing to do that instead of maybe just taking the easier path and being like, well, I don't really have a plan, so let's roll some dice, let's throw a few darts at the dartboard, and let's make, you know, popular entry for series number 55. It could also be Hideo Kojima and complain how awful making every Metal Gear was and then insist on making more anyway. Then when losing the IP, insisting on just making the same thing under a new name a few years later. I mean, hey, listen, maybe just because I wanted to stop doesn't mean that I'm gonna let you stop me from doing it. Right? I'm gonna do it out of spite.
I'm not gonna give you money to drink yourself to death. You need to stop this.
If you don't have a better option, just give me 20 credits. A good bottle of whiskey. Enough to stop the dreams.
I'll give you 20 for food. Take the money. Screw you. No one understands. Wah! Wah! No one understands except for Waluigi. Waluigi hears the people's screams at night. And all he can do is say, Wah! It's so dumb. Or Veterans Affairs Office. Listen, we have enough charm points that we can say, hey man, it's time to go get some help. This isn't helping anyone, least of all you, okay?
My mother said to go to the Veterans Affairs Office. You're not the only one who's seen that brand of hell. They can help.
The VAO? God. Alright. If she wants me to go talk to someone, fine, I'll do it. For her. She always stuck up for me.
Okay.
She always was naive. All the VAO does is pump you full of chemicals. If she wants to talk, tell her she can reach me through the Citadel VAO.
Okay, now are we gonna have a new journal entry? Oh, Paragon +8. No, we don't actually have an entry to tell our mother that we've talked to this guy. Harsh. When I saw him describe his upcoming game, isn't as a tactical espionage game, I was like, really, Kojima? I mean, isn't that part of the tagline for Metal Gear? It's like Metal Gear something, and the tagline is something along those lines. Listen, I guess when something works, you don't necessarily want to give it up. It's very blatantly Metal Gear. Okay. Signal source. Let's investigate.
Our quarry has employed a hidden relay to redirect their signal. I shall trace the new signal.
I feel like there should be a thing where it's like, hey, you know, we just send this to Tally, and Tally is like, okay, we got this. Okay, wait, it's the next one on the Presidium. Every Metal Gear has tactical espionage action shown front and center on the covers. Okay. Interesting. This one's the Presidium. Okay. What do we have here? Let's check the map. Wards access. To the upper wards. And let's go back and we'll go to rapid transit. And then we'll... yeah, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Let's do side quests instead of making any progress on the main storyline. Cobalt, you're so good at this.
After years of poor economic performance, ExoGeni has announced that its research colony on Pharos is finally returning a profit.
Hey! All it took was mind control.
And a dedicated colonization effort have finally paid off for ExoGeni.
Mind control, baby.
ExoGeni stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
Metal Gear games are great, by the way. I've never played them. I did get one of them with my graphics card, though. I think it might have been the newest one. Rest in peace, goodbye, first badge. Oh no! I'm sorry that your first badge is gone, Will. Wait, wait, what? What did I lie about? What's happening? I see your first badge on first, but I don't see it there. Your Twitch did a lie? Okay. Ignore you? No! No, I will never ignore chat. Hey, this guy looks cool. Hey, buddy, you want to be my friend? Do you want to be my friend? With your cool jacket? Yeah, do you want to be my friend in your cool jacket? Just kind of standing there, just leaning up against the wall, not having a care in the world, just being like, yeah, man, I'm cool, and we all know it. Only Metal Gear Solid 5, Metal Gear Survive, and Metal Gear Rising are on the PC. Unless you include the piss-poor remake Master Collection that just released. Oh, I knew that was coming out, but it's bad? That's always disappointing when they remaster a game and then it's just shit. It's like, cool, let's do this. This is fun. Do I have a quest marker somewhere around here? In the bank. Let's go to the bank. Now, if I remember correctly, this is going to be a bomb. It's like an AI that has come to life and is stealing credits. Which, hey man, I get it. But, you know. It's just running on really bad emulators. Really? That's disappointing. Better just use DuckStation and PCX2. I don't know what DuckStation is. Is that for, like, the Dreamcast or something? I don't know where I'm going. Oh, there's a keeper over here. Have I scanned them? I have. Oh, PS1 emulator. Okay. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Do. And Shepard just runs out of stamina. Shepard, you gotta stop smoking a carton a day. What are we looking at? What are we eyeing? The statue of the Krogan? I mean, if I remember correctly, there is a side quest that shows up that's like a Krogan that wants to eat fish out of the lake. And then we could tell him that there's no fish in the lake, or we can just go buy him a fish. And I think it's the Paragon option to just buy him a fish. Metal Gear Solid games were mostly PlayStation exclusive. The original 2 Metal Gear games predate the PlayStation, though. But we're in the HD collection for PS3. Interesting. It's fun to go back to the original Metal Gear. Oh, have you played it before, Codeneko? I have not. Maybe I should add it to my endless list of games. The endless backlog that's never gonna end. Where am I going? I'm looking... Oh, I'm going to the bank. That's what I want to do. I gotta pick up some credits, you know? Because we're in space. And therefore, money is called credits and not gold. Hey, Barlavon. Let's investigate the signal source. And let's save here. Because I do think that we can get killed here. Which is kind of funny. Another relay? How dare you? In the Presidium again? Hey, Como! How are you doing tonight? I hope you are doing well. Let's go back behind the bank. He's hiding in the alley behind the bank. It's the Hanar! Let's get him! Let's romance the shopkeeper.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
I'd like to buy something. What do you have?
Oh, this one
is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed. View upgrades. Doing well, that's good to hear. I am also doing well today. Can't complain too much. Despite being a Monday, it was overall a pretty good day. Should I buy the... I don't think I need to spend nearly 200,000 for grenade upgrade that I'm never going to use. Because I'm so bad at it. Wait, did they remove grenades in Mass Effect 2? I honestly don't remember. I think they might have. Or I could be insane and just never use them. Possibly because I wasn't playing Soldier. You know what, let's set the map for where I actually want to go. Oh. Literally just here. I don't recall them existing. Hooray! I'm not insane. This is so good. I'm so happy. Want to say they were ability. That could be true. It might have been a soldier ability. I would believe that. Oh, here's this wall that we'll go through. Yep, I remember this. It's the signal source. This guy's a robot, and he's going to try to kill us. So we're going to kill him first. The original was on MSX and was totally worth it. Wait, MSX? I'm not sure I know what that is. Hold on. To the Googles! What console was that? A standardized computer architecture announced by the Atari? It was an Atari? Oh, cool. Fun series. Play through them. I'll totally watch. Well, maybe I'll have to add it to the backlog then. Originals from the 80s. That's why I don't know it. That is true. I might be crumbling to dust, but I'm not necessarily that much crumbling to dust. I guess I should talk to this robot, eh, guys? Talk to the robot and be like, listen, friend. Listen. How about we just let you go? How about you don't become an evil robot? There we go. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Death Stranding is legit one of your top 10 games of all time. Nice. That is always good. He topped Metal Gear with it. That's fun. Because that was the first game he made after he got kicked out, right? After... Metal Gear's a Konami series, is it not? After they got mad and just like put him in a room until he quit. If I remember the story correctly, which I might not be. As always, with anything I say, take it with a grain of salt. Even deep emotional truths that I tell about myself. Who knows? Hey, Fard, I'm always working on a new Silent Hill game. I mean, hey, I've heard that the new Silent Hill game isn't very good. Wasn't whatever came out for Silent Hill recently, weren't people like saying like, oh, this is basically just AI generated? Because it was just that bad?
I believe we have found the signal's endpoint. It should be possible to identify the account to which credits are being funneled.
We can do it.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
That could be a problem.
That might be a problem.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius.
Hey man, you know you don't need to just immediately go for suicide. We could talk this out. You could live in my Omni tool. I could name you Steve. You could be my friend. It was a game where players voted on which cutscene would be played every week, and it sucked horribly. So basically, they were doing like a form quest, and they were doing it bad. Cool. That does sound bad. Wasn't there something like the cutscenes didn't even really matter, like based on what they voted? Like they were just kind of railroading the plot anyway. You're sentient? What are you? This isn't what I expected. What are you?
You're not just a programmer of VI. You're an AI.
Correct. Unlike the Geth, I lack weaponry appropriate to my intellect. However, I have had systems installed that when activated properly, approximate a
Guys, hold on. Can I pause that? No, I can't pause this.
To leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
Okay, so listen. He says, unlike the Geth, I don't have weaponry appropriate for my intellect. So I have a question on that. You know, when we say weaponry appropriate to your intellect, wouldn't the enlightened answer be more like, hey, having no weaponry is appropriate for a higher intellect? Because talking is better than violence? I mean, arguably, you know, sometimes people aren't willing to talk, and therefore, you know, you have to have violence. But, like, from more of a moral philosophy sort of sense, wouldn't the fact that, you know, the highest intellect should require no weapons? Because violence just is not necessary? MSX was a Asari Microsoft collab that Sony did the hardware for. Most of the Japanese game dev companies started out on it. That's cool. I didn't know that. You ever heard of PT? That was Kojima. He was gonna star Norman Reedus and have Guillermo del Toro helping write it. So when Konami fired him, he just took those two and made Death Stranding. That's how it goes. Making a Stargate reference. Wait, was that a Stargate reference? I'm sorry, Eccentric, you're going to be disappointed. Despite knowing of Stargate, I don't think I've ever seen it. You know, anything I know about it I've picked up during pop cultural osmosis. Did I just steal, like, a bit from it? Screw intelligence, I want violence. Hey, you know, I guess if that's what you want, Will. If that's what you want, I suppose I can accept that? I don't know. Screw intelligence. I want a yeehaw! Violence, yeehaw. Listen, sometimes when you're in the Old West, you just need your trusty revolver by your side, eh? That trusty revolver, the horse. And Stargate, an enlightened alien race, sought out humans because they'd evolved so much they literally couldn't even understand violence anymore. because they moved beyond it, needed somebody dumb enough to know how to fight. That's kind of funny. Okay, let's investigate. Let's investigate. Reason for theft?
If you're sentient, why are you still running the credit theft operation?
Because money is power, Shepard. Get it together.
To have myself installed in a small starship. I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth to ascertain the possibility of partnership.
Enough talk, you're dead. I wish we could say both. Enough talk, you're dead. Investigate. We don't have to fight. Reason for self-destruct?
What is the purpose of your self-destruct device?
I have no means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, and I knew I might eventually be
Why don't you just get yourself like a hardline internet connection,
I
man?
will not die quietly, and I will not die alone. When I am terminated, I will take organics with me.
Enough talk, you're dead. Who's your creator?
Who made you?
A would-be thief illegally created a simple AI to help him funnel money from the gambling
Illegally
terminals.
created a simple AI. Just this random thief. I don't know why he's not making all the money, you know, going legit.
Before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the AI.
Oh, so you're his grandchild. I see. Also in Stargate, their main weapon is just the P90s because every show in that time had to show the sci-fi gun that's just really old. Oh, that's funny. I mean, I want to say, what is it? If you've ever seen, what was it? I think Leverage had some of the same people as Stargate, and they deconstructed the sets, but there was apparently supposed to be a bit where they kind of did like a crossover shout out where one of the characters from Leverage is like, okay, you know, they call him, he's like, okay guys, but this is the last time. which is kind of funny. Creator's location.
Who's your creator now?
In order to cover my tracks, I falsified his financial
Oh, you had your
records.
creator arrested
These
for
new
fraud.
records were flagged by CSEC officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian prison.
Oh no, guys, I don't think a Turian prison would be a good time. I don't wanna live in a Turian prison. I don't want to be involved with whatever's going on. I think the newest series I saw use a P90 for their sci-fi gun was Hunger Games. Okay. Maybe people are just like, okay, well, we know that that's a real gun now. You can't do that anymore. Creator's location, self-destruct, reason for theft. Let's say we don't have to fight.
Can't we resolve this peacefully?
Commander, AIs are universally illegal.
I'm a
They
Spectre.
must be destroyed if
Fuck the
one
laws.
without exception.
I am not naive human. All organics must destroy or control
All of
synthetic
them, eh?
life forms.
That's a little bit of space racism for you.
But if I must die, I will ensure that you are destroyed.
I mean, I guess, you know, like, hey, if I'm going down, I'm gonna take you with me. P90 is a decent gun, but PDWs are pretty much obsolete as a type of gun. Okay. I will say that I don't know enough about firearms to comment on that either way. But I will believe you, Eccentric. I will believe you. You're bluffing. You're dead. Enough talk. Investigate. I think the U.S. Secret Service still uses the P90s. Okay. Let's say you're bluffing.
There's no way you could get explosives onto the Presidio.
It's just a battery.
Not raw explosives, no. But I did obtain technical systems that, when overstressed, will
Just turn the
explode
battery
quite
into a makeshift bomb. Got it.
If you attempt to leave or attack me, I assure you that the explosion will kill you.
Enough talk. You're dead. Small enough to hide in a jacket is the reason. Okay. Interesting.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it
I think it'd be funny if
I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
if you basically got locked into a non-standard game over. Wait, what are we doing here? A Y Y X Y X B Y X A Y X Y Y X Y A B Y X Y A X. There we go. Hey, we got some credits. And the computer just died. Cool. So I think it would be really funny if you were locked into a non-standard game over if you didn't immediately just go enough talking and then just hack him. If you just keep talking with him, he just blows up. It'd be so funny. You know? I think that would be funny. Maybe not. The French GIGN used a scoped revolver for similar purpose. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Where do I need to go next? What do I have in the journal? Let's go talk to Rita's sister at the club that we shot up earlier in the game. We did space violence upon these people, and to be fair, they were criminals. They weren't pirates, but, you know, almost. Ward's location. Chloris Den. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Chloris Den, Gentleman's Club in the Wards. Alright, let's go. Let's go to Chloris Den. I wish every time we came through here, they would just start shooting at us. Just so we had some violence that we could do. Because we haven't done any violence this game. Let's go talk to Jenna. Interestingly enough, the P90 is a Belgian gun. Even more interestingly is the company that makes it makes a lot of guns for the US military. I mean, I guess, hey, if you've got the experience, you know, people will buy your stuff, right? This is the role-playing session. You can't always have combat, but I want to do violence. Even though I was previously discussing how, you know, at a high enough level of intelligence, you should not need any weapons. You can just crush them with your massive psychic potential. Obviously. Murder Hobo Cobalt? Maybe. Maybe. I'm not saying that there was some D&D games where the DM was like, roll for alignment, because I made a perfectly sensible choice, and they're like, that is too sick and fucked up. You cannot be neutral with that. And all I'll say on that is that, you know, it takes a village to raise a child, literally.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
Okay. This will be quick. Make time now. Okay.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
Never play with Cobalt God. I don't know. I think all of my decisions were perfectly rational. Listen, they were all dead anyway, okay? I had a necromancy spell. It's fine. Okay, I know I'm not just gonna tease this. So we were playing some quest, I don't remember what it was. But you know, the children of this village had been kidnapped. And you know, we find them, but all we find are pieces. And I have a necromancy spell, but there's not enough pieces to make reassemble the full corpse. You know, we're missing some bones. You know, we have to maybe improvise. And I'm like, hey, you know, there's enough pieces that we could assemble one Frankenstein type creature from all of them. So maybe the parents won't get their children back, but there will be a child of the village. You know, it takes a village to raise a child, after all. I just wanted to give them something that was more than nothing. And apparently that's evil. That makes me a madman. I don't know. I was just trying to give them something that is better than nothing. Maybe in time they could learn to love their horrific Frankenstein child. The child of the village. Maybe if bandits came to the village, the Frankenstein child could tear them to bits. And then get more bits. To then kind of unfold itself into two Frankenstein children. And then we just keep going, and eventually all the children are back, you know? Is that so wrong? Am I so sick for thinking that having one child for everyone is better than no childs for anyone? Shaking my head. Wouldn't play anything with Cobalt because I don't want to be shown up that much. Oh, no. I'm sure it would be great, Eccentric. Look. These are made from Tom's legs, Barry's arms, Jake's heart, it's a very important part, Mary's brain, and Bonnie's skull. Exactly, Will, you get it. You understand that I made the perfectly logical decision there. Roll for alignment into evil, come on. No, No, that was chaotic good at worst. Because I'm not. This will be quick. Sorry. Maybe I do want to drink. Where's my option that Shepard just becomes an alcoholic? Checks this math makes sense. It does. It does. I'm always chaotic evil in everything I do ever. Oh my goodness. Everything you do ever, eh? There's probably many warrants out for your arrest then. I don't know. You know, if you're playing something and you confess to being chaotic evil, do like the paladins just show up and execute you straight away? Sorry, I'm not.
I need to talk to you about your work with CSAC.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Again, why are you saying this in the middle of the bar, Shepard? You're just as bad with the OPSEC as Jenna's sister, who is trying to have her killed. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? This is no good. It is no bueno, as the kids say. Don't be stupid. Fine, forget it. Just leave her to die. I'm trying to help. That's what somebody that was trying to take you out back and put 2 in your skull would say. I know about your work for CSEC. Now come let me help you. And then you get her out of view of the patrons and then just bang, bang. You know? The noise cancels it out, I'm sure. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that is, that is the case. But who knows? Who knows? Oh well, I'm trying to help.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
And the dangerous people are me.
Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of
Oh,
myself.
maybe she is just being silly.
I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
Stubborn girl.
Stubborn girl. Saw that pop up? Oh, did something pop up? Ah. I wonder if that's something I have to set for Steam then. For alerts. Oh well, whatever. I'll take a look at it after. Not a big deal. Just wanted to make sure it was no. Thank you for pointing it out, Will. Thank you for pointing it out. Wait, what am I doing? Sorry, we said she was stubborn. What's the next thing on this? Head back to Flux and tell Rita. Okay, we can do that. Is this the door we want? Is this the door we came in? Boop, boop, boop. Oh no, this is the office where we killed him. And there's no more stuff in his office. We've stolen it all. So there's no point in going back there unless we just want to, you know, admire the scene of the crime. Breathe in the air that he was breathing before we put many bullets into him. But we're not playing Renegade, so I don't think we need to do that. Hey, who is Chelowick? Oh.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
I do have questions about Jenna. Huh? Yeah, sure.
Are you talking to me?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
Puts hands on hips with a friendly smile. Yep, sure killed that guy here. I did sure kill that guy here.
I guess we better go find out.
It's just the good memories, you know, Will? The good memories of killing that guy there that one time. To be fair, he was gonna trade Tali to Saren, so he deserved to die. Because Tali is my friend. My space friend, who is a space alien. Okay, let's go to the lower markets. I don't care. I'll wander around until I find... Oh, okay, are these guys gonna let me,
Welcome to Moorland's famous
let me
shop.
shill for
You
them?
want many good supplies, yes?
No,
Goodbye.
they're not gonna let me shill for them?
Yes, all right then.
Hold on, I want to check my squad map. Do I have charm maxed out? Is that not a thing?
Good tidings to you, human.
That was a whole meme in Mass Effect 1. You can't shill until Mass Effect 2? Really? Hold on, really? Really? No, I can't believe that. That doesn't sound right. I'm sure it was Mass Effect 1. I'm sure. Was it not? I need to know. Mass Effect 1 will be like Naruto, and believe it. I guess I could do that. Shill for the shops. Hold on, Mass Effect. I'm Shepard. And this is my fave. Why is Google not auto-completing this? It should know what I want. Store the Citadel. Wasn't the Citadel like way smaller in Mass Effect 2? I am Mass Effect Shepard. I'm Shepard, and this is my favorite store in current location. This is my favorite store in Toronto. I'm Commander Shepard. Oh no, it is Mass Effect 2. You were completely right, Will. You were completely right. That, I was wrong. I would have sworn it was Mass Effect 1, but I guess I'm just completely wrong. Completely incorrect, and also no good. And now we know. That's right. Angry laser eyes because I am no good. You've got it. I'm sorry. I'll try to do better. Oh, yeah, we're 2 keepers away from, 2 keepers away from, being done that. That's fun. I'm just based and red-pilled in that I remember useless information. I'm not sure that that's what that means, but okay. Let's go to Citadel Academy. Where apparently they keep the information about their undercover spies. No. Back? Is it in the Presidium? Where is the CSEC? Where is it? Am I just not seeing CSEC Academy here? Oh, it's right there. I'm just an idiot. Cool. Please don't take this from me. Okay, I'll let you keep it. I'll let you keep it. If you want, I suppose. Let's go to the map. Where is this? Oh, he's back here. Alright. Let's talk to Shellick. I'm still so surprised that that wasn't Mass Effect. The original Mass Effect. That was Mass Effect 2. I would have thought that that was a thing from the beginning of the series. My mind is blown and I don't know what to think anymore. I got nothing. Not a dang thing. Oh well.
Detective Shellick, come into my office. I want to discuss this in private.
I want to discuss this in private as he has this big open door. Is the door going to close when we talk to him? Okay, hold on. If I talk to him from this way...
It was the Turians who first suggested creating a single...
No, I don't want to talk to Garrus. I want to talk to Shellick. I mean, sure, they're both Turians, but you should know the difference between the two of them, Shepard. Gosh, that's just way too much space racism.
Did you know Citadel Security
Also, that's not Garrus, that's Liara. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to talk to Shellick.
No offense, Commander, but what
The door
the
is still
hell were you
open.
thinking?
The door is still open. We can see the door still open. Come into my office. I want to talk about this in private as he leaves the door open to this massive hallway. Careful. Again, we're above the law, detective. What? Sorry.
I don't follow you.
You could have blown Jenna's cover.
Listen, Shellick.
We were just getting information.
Jenna's sister is just telling this to randos.
It might seem cold letting her take all the risk, but we're keeping a close eye on her.
No, but like her sister, I said like, hey, what were you talking to your bartender friend about? And then she just told us that her sister is an undercover operative in this club. You know, if anybody could find that out, like that's just, that information is out there. She's dead yesterday, really. Like, why did her sister even know that she was going undercover in the first place? That's not information that Jenna should have shared. And the fact that she's sharing that information makes me wonder who else knows and is just feeding fake information to you through her because, you know, they know that she's a mole. Like, let's think about this. You know, outside of the context of, you know, this being a video game and us being the protagonist, we're just some rando on the street. And her sister tells us that, you know, her sister is undercover. So, okay, at the very least, Jenna has told her sister about the fact that she's undercover. Jenna was then talking with her boss at the bar about the fact, or Rita was talking with her boss at the bar about how Jenna was undercover. We then kind of interrupted and gently pushed, and then we find out that Rita's sister Jenna is undercover in the bar. So just off of like the last day, you know, there are 4 people outside of you that know who your undercover operative are. You know, like 3 of them probably shouldn't. There should be 2 people who know Shellick. There should be you, and there should be Jenna. What are we doing? Like, this makes no sense. I'm surprised that she isn't dead, you know, in a garbage bin somewhere already. What are we doing? This is such sloppy work. Is it worth it?
Do you really need to risk her life to get the information you want?
This job isn't easy and it's usually unpleasant. I'll take help anywhere.
Oh, can I go do some shooting?
But since you're so concerned with her safety, maybe there's a way we can help.
Can I go? Can we bring back Fisk and can I kill him again?
As part of the job.
Oh, I thought she said True Detective, and I'm like, hey, that's a TV show. All right, what do you need? Forget it. You pathetic, and you don't need her.
You're a smart guy, Chelik. Figure out another way.
Wait, my Paragon option means that I don't get to do a violence? Oh no.
I'll cut her loose, even get her out of Cora's den, no strings attached. But
oh no.
Still leaves my case unsolved.
Okay, yes, we can help.
Still use your help.
We can help. I love it. Sure, forget about it. All right, what do you need? What is the right option here, huh? What's the right option? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you do. Yeah, sure, I'll help.
I'll help you, but I need some details.
Do I get to go shooty bang bang?
Legal arms producer. I just need some of their product.
Okay.
Thanks to Jenna's intel, I've learned there's a seller here on the Citadel.
Oh, I'm gonna buy all this stuff.
Meet our man named Jax. Pick up the mods and bring them back here. That'll give me
investigate. What makes them illegal?
Why are you so concerned about these mods?
They go to shooty bang bang.
Some of the most sophisticated weaponry there is. It's what gives us our edge. What do you suppose happens when we lose that edge?
Freedom.
These give criminals an advantage we can't afford to let them keep.
I can talk to Jax.
I'll persuade Jax to tell me where these mods are coming from.
No. You tip Jax off and all my leads will disappear faster than you can say bad bust.
Alright.
Where can I find this Jax?
Jax is down in the lower level of the markets. I'll send word through our channels that you're the buyer.
I'm the buyer. You're the buyer. We're all the buyers. Or maybe we're not. Maybe we're the sellers. Maybe I'm the one smuggling guns. And weapon mods. And red sand. So in the lower wards? Okay, let's head back to the lower wards, shall we? Back to where we go. Oh, never mind. This is the traffic station. Not where I want to be. And now Shepard is so tired from all that running. It's been fun. Gotta take off. Well, thank you for dropping by there, Codeneko. I hope you have a good one. I hope to see you later. Boop. 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 This one? Oh, let's just take the fast transit. That's gonna be easier. Wards locations. Where are we going? Market, maybe? Either way, we'll be on the lower wards, so then we can just pop the map and see what we need to go buy. Map. Where are you? Okay. Presidium. To Flex. Oh, to the lower markets. Sure. Let's mark that on the map. Because I definitely know where I'm going. I definitely know what's up. Here we go. Now we can see the guy. We've got the exclamation mark. Oh. Hey, Jax.
Hold it. That's close enough, Army.
Army?
You got my payment?
Maybe. Of course. Yeah.
Do you have the mods?
Show her the goods.
Looks good.
Damn straight it is. These mods are the best on the market. Now hand over my credits.
You're under arrest. We could just immediately take this option and just blow the whole operation. I don't think so. Sure.
Here you go.
We'll give him the cash.
Here you go. Enjoy it. Come on, boys. We're done here.
There, we just did a weapons smuggling. We're doing a crime. You know, that Turian isn't even a cop. He just, you know, he's the weapons smuggler, and he got us to do it. I can't believe it. I can't believe we fell for his trick. Ward locations. CSEC. Oh, right. Oops. CSEC Academy. Where are you? Let's just put you back on the map. For a second there, I thought the exclamation mark was going to be gone. And I was going to be like, holy shit, he actually did just, you know, bluff us through. We were just like, oh, he's just a Turian, so he must be a cop. But no, he was a Turian criminal. I would read that plot. That sounds fun. Listen, we're above the law, so smuggling weapons isn't a crime for us. But still. Hey, Chalik.
Commander, I hear you have something for me.
Of course.
Here's your shipment, Chalik.
Excellent. This is everything I need. Maybe more than I need. Here, Commander, take this. I won't need it. You've earned some payment for your work.
What did we get?
I appreciate your help. It shows a lot of integrity. You didn't need to do anything after I let
His eyes are very green.
Now I need to get these mods into evidence.
Like, very green.
Thanks again, Shepard.
So what did he give us? Omnigel, Journal, Paragon, Explosives? Okay. There. Well, let's save here. Boop. And then I guess we should go to Wait, no, we have one more, don't we? What's the other one? No, we don't. We've done all of the side quests on the Citadel. Alright, back to the ship. Let's go to Virmire. Let's start doing what's basically the start of the endgame. If I remember correctly, anyway. Come on, Shepard, you really gotta hit the gym, you know, work on your cardio or whatever. The fact that you can't run that far is a little concerning.
A dangerous cult controlled by a former Alliance officer, Major Kyle.
Major Kyle.
Major Kyle surrendered and is now being treated for severe post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yes, I remember that quest that we did. It was a whole thing. There was a whole kettle of fish involved with the Major Kyle. Boop. Enters the Normandy.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination
Mission in progress.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard.
Exo Presley stands relieved. Okay. So. I think we've talked to everybody. I think we're good. So let's go. Hold on. Actually, no, I want to check this. Is that a Mass Effect 2 quest line? The Krogan with the fish? I need to know. I need to know what it is. I need to know who it is. Who, what, where, when, why. If we look, we'll see the sky. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't know what I'm talking about. I got nothing. Okay. Mass Effect. Krogan. Sushi. Oh, that is Mass Effect 2 as well. Man. That is a thing. Maybe I have done all of the quests that I need to here. Do. It is a possibility. But let's just go do Virmire then. Let's do Virmire next. Whoa. And it's not complaining that I have too much equipment? Cool. Let's go to the big, floaty, holographic galaxy map. Alright. Zoom out. Zoom out. Zoom out. Vermeer. Because we've done all the other shit, let's go here. And there's no other planets in this system as far as I can tell. So that's okay. Vermeer. Travel to another system. And I think we'll go for, I don't know, another half hour, and then we'll call it a night. And then I have to go to sleep and wake up and stream Animal Crossing. It's just my life, guys. It's just my life. Jar 4? Nope, there's nothing in Jar 4. Namata? There appears to be nothing on Namata. Nope, nothing on Chloropon. And this other place. Nope. Nope, let's go to Vermeer. And let's land on Vermeer. I don't remember, isn't this one has a lot of tank stuff in it, I think. I could be wrong, but, oh. Okay. Wow. Liara and Garrus. There, we have a fully even squad. Let's go do some space violence.
Commander, I'm reading a signal. Must be our Solarian infiltration team.
Check out those defense towers.
Drop the Mako. We'll go in hot and take them out.
I'll get you in underneath their radar, Commander.
Let's drive around in the tank. Don't get cocky. Keep the Normandy safe. Good job, Joker.
Stay out of range and continue evasive maneuvers until I bring those AA towers down.
I mean, or just get out of range and then, like, hide behind the moon or something. Wait, where did our tank go? There's our tank. Get into the tank. And let's do some tank-related violence. Oh, are those are just, like, space crabs, I guess? Listen, there's no point in doing violence to the space crabs. They just kind of spin. They're doing... I wonder what happens if I hit one. Oh, what? I'm so bad at driving that I just didn't hit them. That wasn't on purpose at all. Or maybe it was. Okay, those are probably in the water. They're probably not just floating. Boop. Get the salt drones. Get out of here. They've just decided they want to shoot missiles at me, eh? Well, I say no thank you, sir. Wait, where's the other one? Oh, it's shooting us from behind. Oh no. Anyway. There you go. I wish I could shoot down the missiles, but... Oh. Oh well. Goodbye. I love that the missiles aren't actually doing damage to our health. It's just, you know, pinging our shields. Geth rocket drone. Stop. Not anymore, it isn't. Hold on, I want to run this guy down. Yeah. There we go. Is he dead? Oh, he got back up. Did he not take any damage from us? Oh, he took like a little bit of damage from us running him over. Well, now he's dead. Who's shooting at us with missiles? Oh, right there. I was wondering what was going on with that. Suppose we could just chill here and let our shields regenerate. All of that effort they put into trying to blow up our shields? No, not at all. Not at all. There, I think our shields are back to full, probably. I think we might just get to where the Normandy lands. And then we might call it. Doesn't seem like they've noticed that I'm shooting down all of their shield barricades here. There. Oh, hi. You're dead. Oh no, anyway. Alright. And they're doing a bit of damage to our shields, but again, it doesn't matter. Because we're in a tank and they're just on their hands and knees. Begging for us to stop shooting at them. Oh, hi. Oh no. Oh no. Anyway, I love that it's just more efficient for me to be like, okay, where are the bullets coming from? And then returning fire. There still's got to be... Still's got to be some stuff around here. But where? Where indeed? There, we've shot down all their shields. Seriously, I want to know what's up with these guys. The weird, like, space robot crab things. Listen, they're just happy. They're just dancing, you know? They're like, I'm living my best life. Oh no, anyway. That's a rocket drone. Oh, now you're dead. There, let's target that. Hi. I would like to be able to shoot the one guy that's up here, but whatever, we'll go through. And get ambushed, probably. There, I think we got him. I think shooting the wall behind him, you know, made him turbo dead. Yeah, let's shoot down his shields. Wait, has he not even done any damage to us? Okay. I remember the Geth Colossus being scary. Oh. Does anyone else remember that? Were they ever scary? Maybe if we were on foot. Oh, that's like the tide coming in. That's fun. I was like, is it freezing? No, it's just the tide. Just the tide. Okay, well, now that there's two of them, this might be annoying. Oh, the Geth armature is just small. It's fine. There, they're both dead. Oh, there's like 4 of them. Be funny if there were 6 of them, like a wolf pack or something. There we go. Go down there. Okay. Let's go this way. I definitely don't remember what the correct path is on this world. Which is okay, I think. I think that's fine. Okay, that guy wasn't even facing the right direction. Wasn't even facing forward towards us. Oh no, he hit my shields. Boop, boop, boop. We have to get out here. Okay, good. They did both die when I shot them with a rocket. Can I... Oh. Hold on, where are they shooting at me from? Oh, they're from back here. Okay, let's go deal with that. No, we've overheated the main gun. I cannot gun. And now I can gun. There. So let's go back this way. And then we'll go into here and disable the guns or whatever. I think there's probably like a couple of these we have to do, which is fine. Can't exit unless you're parked on level terrain.
We must find a way to disable their artillery.
Somebody shooting at us? Doesn't seem to be. Let's steal. Oh, I hear guns going off. Who are you guys shooting at? There we go. Wait, did I just take out that rocket trooper in one hit? Cool. Cover me, I'm going for the crate. Which has some stuff in it, and also... I think I just saw a Geth run up the wall and shatter into ice. So I don't know why, but this reminded me that I was thinking about playing some Jedi... Is it Jedi Survivor? Jedi Fallen Order? Whatever the first one is, on stream at some point. I think it could be fun. Oh, nope. Hold on, can I use... something? Dampening, maybe? And then we'll hit them with Sabotage. There we go. Dealt with them.
All clear.
AA gun controls disable. Yeah, sure. Are we gonna have to... Still active. Still active. Wait, was that all of them? I just had to do it in this one place? Manual override's fine. Dang it. There we go. Let's steal their shit. The more stuff we take from them, the less stuff they have to use against us. It's just basic military maneuvers, right? Theft, theft, theft. Exactly, Will. We're doing the best we can. Actually, hold on. I want to check this. Just give me 1 second. Just give me 1 second. I just want to check this one thing. This one thing that I don't remember what I've just jumped off onto it. Now I'm like, what was I doing again? I'm so easily distracted. There. And the thing I want to do is let's open... Where are you? Where are you? Where's my mouse? There we go. This. Ugh. We'll click on that. I think this is this. Do I not? Ah, there we go. There, it wants to sign it as me. No, it doesn't. Not that one. This one. Or it's already open? Huh. A link? Sure. Please follow the instructions in your browser. I would love to. I don't know why you lost track of me, but sure. Well, we can do this while we're live. There we go. Now it knows what's going on. Dealt with. Problem solved. There, now I can close that out because I don't need that, and now, oh my goodness. That is many things. For many people. So many stuff and things. Alright. And where's Mass Effect? There, let's open that back up. Oh, actually no. Oh, before I do that, I want to do this. Boop. 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 There we go. There we go. Everything's good. Mass Effect. Wow. Alright. Oh, wait, squad? Did we level up? Oh, we did level up. Excellent. Let's put some points into fitness, maybe? Actually, no, let's put points into tactical armor. That's the best way to do this. And Liara, you can have some points into... and point into throw, point into stasis. Where are the remainder of these levels going to come from? Because we're level 26. There's only 30 levels. Gotta step away for a bit. Have a great stream, co-op. Well, thank you for stopping by and hanging out, Will. Thank you for the work. I hope you can get whatever you need to done. Or I hope you have a good evening. Let's give him some points into assault training. Like, there's 4 levels left. There's only so many points we can get. I think we're probably gonna call it a soon anyway. You know. Maybe we'll go to the Turian, or the Solarian base. Wait, there's more enemies on this side? Hold on, what is the map saying? I'm very confused. Did I need to go through that? Hold on. I think it wants me to go through that. Now I'm confused. I don't know what is happening, everybody. Is there a path to go down this side? I think I would want to open the gatehouse and keep going that way if I could. I turned off the AA guns, but did I open it? Maybe I have to go the other way to open it. No. What if I shoot it? No, that doesn't do anything. Oh, gate controls. Here we go. Vehicle gates opened. That's what we want. Way to go. You did it. Get into the vehicle. Drive the tank. Okay, there's our ship. What's up? Oh, that guy went flying. Yeah, da 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 da. Am I gonna have to get out of the tank and fight these guys? I guess so. Fine, come on. Come on, team. We're gonna go fight the Geth on feet. Not just on foot, because we have more than one. Oh. Geth shock trooper. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Did I miss? I missed again? Goodness. Goodness, goodness, goodness. Gee willikers, as the kids say. Oops. Here, let's go like this. Oh, my gun overheated. Come on. There, they're all dead. Move forward. Okay, controls.
That was the final gate. Our path to the Solarian camp should be clear from here.
Okay. So, we can now go through. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Okay. Let's just run into the wall. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I think we'll go to the Solarian camp, and I think that's a good place to stop for tonight. Sorry that we're ending a little bit earlier, but what can you do? I mean, I guess you could keep going, but yeah.
Commander, Normandy's touched down at the base, but it looks like we're grounded.
Yep.
The Solarian captain can explain when we get here.
Alright, we'll get here, and then we'll save, and then everything will be set up for the start of the ending run next week. That's what I'm thinking. I think that's a good time.
There is the Solarian camp.
Okay, let's drive in, and we're just gonna save. We're not. Oh, I guess we're gonna drive into the cutscene. Didn't really want to do that, but
So
okay.
what are we supposed to do now? Stay put until we can come up with a plan.
Status. What's going on? Status.
Are you in charge here? What's the situation?
I'm Captain Kirahi, 3rd Infiltration Regiment.
Kirahi is pretty cool.
You and your crew have just landed in the middle of a hot zone. Every AA gun within 10 miles has been alerted to your presence.
What? Why? Are you kidding?
Oh, that's just great. What now?
We stay put until the Council sends the reinforcements we requested.
We are the reinforcements, genius.
We are the reinforcements.
What? You're all they sent? I told the Council to send a fleet.
I'm all you get. The message was unclear. Sorry, they're not coming. Council's a bunch of jerks. It's just me.
Couldn't understand your transmission. They sent me to investigate.
That is a repetition of our task. I lost half my men investigating this place.
So what have you found?
Saren's base of operations. He set up a research facility here, but it's crawling with Geth and very well fortified.
There? What kind of research? And what kind of research?
What's Saren researching?
He's using the facility to breed an army of Krogan.
What?
How is that possible?
Apparently, Saren has discovered a cure for the genophage.
Genophage? Things just got worse. Genophage?
What's so important about curing
We've
this
already had
genophage?
this conversation, Shepard.
It was the solution to the Krogan problem.
That's not a good way
We
to...
introduced the genophage to the Krogan population after the uprising, to quell their numbers. Without it, the Krogan will quickly overrun the galaxy. And these Krogan follow Saren.
Damn it. Things just got worse. We have to stop this. We have to stop this.
Geth are bad enough, but a Krogan army. He'd be almost unstoppable.
Exactly my thoughts. We must ensure that this facility and its secrets are destroyed.
Destroyed? I don't think so. Our people are dying. This cure can save them.
I love that Rex can die in this conversation.
If that cure leaves this planet, the Krogan will become unstoppable. We can't make the same mistake again.
We are not a mistake.
Wait, are the Krogan shorter than Solarians?
Is he going to be a problem?
That's not how my mental image has ever been. Or is it just like, you know, Captain Kirahi is standing on a hill? Not your problem. It's okay. He'll listen to me.
He'll be fine. I'll talk to him.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. My men and I need to rethink our plan of attack.
We'll
Can
go
you give us
talk
some time?
with Rex. Hurry it up. That's fine. I understand.
Go ahead, Captain. I'll come back soon.
We won't be long, Commander.
Do,
In the
do,
meantime, if you
do.
need any supplies, you can talk to Commander Rentola.
Let's go
He's
talk
one
to
of the
Commander
techs nearby.
Rentola. We gotta buy things.
Looks like things are a bit of a mess.
Yeah. I wouldn't be so worried if it wasn't for Rex. He looks like he's gonna blow a gasket.
Who's that person that looks like a robot? I guess they must be a Solarian. Rex. Let's go,
You think I should
Rex.
go talk to him?
Yes, you just said you were gonna go talk to him.
Well, it might actually. Just do it carefully.
I'm not scared of him. Be ready. You're right.
I'll be careful. But be ready, just in case.
I'm always ready.
Are you? Are you really? Hold on, let's talk to Captain Kirahi. Who's shooting? What's going on? I heard somebody go bang bang, and it was a thing. Let's chat with Tali.
The upcoming battle frightens me, but I know Saren must be stopped.
Manual override. Let's hack their medical station. And take a Unity amp and a Phoenix. Commander Rentola.
Greetings, human. I am Commander Rentola. I can provide you with supplies for the upcoming mission. For anything else, I suggest you speak with Captain Kirahi.
You can't have much.
Just tell me what you have available.
We have limited reserves. We requested a fleet to destroy Saren's base. Instead, they sent you.
Show me your supplies.
Let me see what you have.
What little there is.
Okay, what do we have? Hey, unique license. I don't really care about anything else. Yeah, pistol, rifle, shotgun. No sniper rifle, eh? Interesting. Oh well. That's just life. Such is life. Who's shooting? Or is that the sound of the waves? Okay, let's go chat with Rex. And then we'll save, and then we'll go chat with...
This isn't right, Shepard. If there's a cure for the genophage, we can't destroy it.
Not my problem. I understand. Easy, Rex.
I understand you're upset, but we both know Saren's the enemy here. He's the one you should be angry with.
Really? Saren created a cure for my people. You want to destroy it.
I mean, it's cloning.
Help me out here, Shepard. The lines between friend and foe are getting a little blurry.
Hey, Waffles. How are you doing today? Happy stream? Stream is going well, you know? We've started making some actual progress on the storyline. We're getting pretty close to the ending, I think. How are you doing this fine day? It's not that simple. You can't be serious. We don't have time for this. Let's say it's not that simple.
This isn't a cure, it's a weapon, and if Saren is allowed to use it, you won't be
An
around
army
to
of
reap
mind-controlled
benefits. None of us
Krogans.
That's a chance we should be willing to
Krogans.
take. This
Krogan.
is the fate of my entire people we're talking about. I've been loyal to you so far. Hell, you did more for me than my family ever did.
It's true.
But if I'm going to keep following you, I need to know we're doing it.
I mean, why don't we steal the data, right? I mean, technically they're just cloning, which is what happens with Grunt in Mass Effect 2. But I don't know. I wouldn't do this otherwise. This isn't up for debate. I wouldn't do this otherwise.
Rex, these Krogan are not your people. They're slaves of Saren, tools. Is that what you want for them?
Achievement unlocked. Charismatic.
No, we were tools for the Council once. To thank us for wiping out the Rachni, they neutered us all. I doubt Saren will be as generous.
Ah, Saren's a jerk. I do love that it is possible for Rex to die here.
All right, Shepard, you've made your point. I don't like this, but I trust you enough.
And then they're like, hey, it's kind of not Rex in the same role that you need later. If he's dead. Okay. There we go. We've got some Paragon. Wait, did we get Paragon plus 28? That's insane. Saren's plan. Prepare for assault. Okay. Prepare our team for assault on the front lines. I think everybody has that. We could technically... We can't go into the Normandy. Actually, though, like I said, I think we're gonna save here and call it a night. Just because... I think there's a decent amount left. So if we leave this for now, then we can just do the rest of this next Monday. We can finish this off and possibly do Ilos. I wonder. I bet next Monday we could just finish Mass Effect. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. But before we go, you know, congratulations to Will for the first and to Eccentric for the second. I will be back in some number of hours in the morning, and we're gonna be playing some Animal Crossing. Again, I know. I will confess, guys. I'll confess my sins. I haven't been playing any Animal Crossing since last Friday. I'm sorry. I'm sorry it's a thing. I wish that I was better about it. But, not so much, unfortunately. Unfortunately. What can you do, I guess, right? What can you do? But, yeah. Wait, did I save? I don't think I saved. Curses, hold on, let's save. Let's save. Do 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 do. Override existing save. Yes. There we go. Now we know we have a save. And let's just pause that. And I suppose we need to find somebody to raid tonight, don't we? That's probably a good idea, I would think. It brings me joy, makes me happy. I don't know. Da 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 da. And who are we gonna... I'm gonna mute my desktop audio. And... let's see who's doing what. I guess we do have some raid messages too. If you have the sub emote, please feel free to use this one. And if not, please feel free to use this one. And then, let's see who's doing what tonight, shall we? Who's doing what? What are they doing? Let's find out, shall we? You know what? I think. Yeah, I think that works. We haven't raided Pom Pom Girl in a while, so how about we raid Pom Pom Girl tonight? Doing some prep for a craft fair. That sounds like a good time. But yes, raid. There we go. And, you know, thank you for coming, everybody. I hope you all have a good evening, a good afternoon, a good morning, whatever time it is where you are. And I hope to see you next time. All right, everybody. Bye-bye for now.